What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Forever Stranded Lost Souls. Oh yeah, guys, so it has been quite some time since I last played this mod pack. As you guys might or might not have known, I moved out of Montana. Yeah, I'm no longer living in a cold state. I moved to Florida. So yes, for the last week or so, I have been in a moving van miles across the United States. Oh my goodness, guys. It was like 4 days of non-stop driving to get from one place to the other. So I pre-recorded a whole lot of episodes in preparation for moving, and then I didn't have enough when the time came to move, so I ended up having to space out the videos so they were like going up like every other day or something like that. And then I got to my house here in Florida that I bought, and I just didn't have enough time to get the office unpacked and hooked back up and all that stuff in time. So we skipped a day on our every other day schedule. But hopefully, now that I'm back, I should be able to build up a little bit of buffer videos and get these things out to you guys more regularly. But you might expect every other day on the videos for a little bit of time going forward until I can get things caught back up and get into the rhythm of getting recording and stuff while I unpack my house and all of this. So that's what I've been doing. What have you guys been up to during this time? Anyway, what I want to do today, I want to work on our extra additions section of the quest book. I think the chicken wings is something that I would like to start working towards. I'm not sure if we can do this yet, but getting to the point where we have flight and being able to move around is definitely a step in the direction I want to take. Now, the chicken wing ring is kind of like the first step to getting the angel ring now and extra utilities too. When you have that ring and you're falling, if you hold space, it'll let you float down similar to a chicken, and then you won't take any fall damage. So that's kind of cool. Let's go and check this out. So a chicken ring, chicken wing ring, that is made with a golden lasso with a chicken in it, some feathers, resonating redstone crystal, and some iron ingots. I know where we can get ourselves a chicken, but we don't have the golden lasso on us. I'm pretty sure we made one previously. Let's go take a look and see if we have one in here. Let's do golden. So we have a golden sword. There it is, our golden lasso. Let's grab this thing and we will go collect ourselves one of the many chickens that we spawned in trying to get ourselves an egg, which didn't end up working. Should be a lot of chickens in here. Let's grab this one. That one looks like one that wanted to be taken and made into a ring. And we'll just block that up for now. I still haven't gotten rid of all those chickens in there. We might do that here pretty soon. I don't know if the ones that are blighted, the ones with the purple fire, will give us more hearts or, I guess, heart drops or whatever. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, so moving on. We have the chicken. We need 4 iron ingots. Where are we at on those? We have 1. We do have 2 iron blocks, though, so it's not the end of the world, but our supply of iron is not looking great. Okay, so we need to make these resonating redstone crystals. I didn't see any in there. We do need ender shards, which I think, yeah, we have this, and then we're going to need some redstone. I think it was 8 pieces to make what we need here. Okay, so there is 2 of those guys. Very good. And then we, of course, need 2 feathers, which we should have, and we do. Right, so to make this, simple shift-click, and done. Awesome. This does require GP, and we have 0 GP. So that's a problem. But we did make the ring, and we can put it on. Does that go in a bubble slot? No. Yes. Oh, no, that's our offhand slot. I thought that was a bubble slot. So yeah, the chicken wing ring does nothing. It's hard to say. It's like a tongue twister. It does nothing until we have ourselves a little bit of GP, so maybe GP is a thing that we should start looking at here pretty soon. We'll go and claim this, and I did see in our inventory that I had mistakenly forgot to pop another loot chest from the last episode, so let's pop that now so we get gravel and cobbled soulstone, and we also get ourselves a lantern of paranoia. Now, I do believe we've gotten that a few times already. Now we have 3 of these things. Not exceptionally useful. Our blocks we can put away, I suppose. That's fine. All right, and this, we'll put that away. And so we'll put that and those guys. Cool. Okay, so we got our inventory straightened out. Let's take a look. What else do we have here? So the next one is the flying squid. So the flying squid is almost like an angel ring, but instead of giving you creative flight, it gives you like a bar. The bar runs out, or the bar starts running out while you're flying, and then you have a limited amount of flight. So it's kind of like the next step, and I do believe that also prevents fall damage, or maybe allows you to float down like the chicken wing. I can't remember exactly how that works. But the Ring of the Flying Squid definitely is a nice stepping stone before you get the Angel Ring. So let's take a look at that. Flying Squid. This does require the chicken wing ring in the recipe. It requires a golden lasso with squid, some black dye, and some diamonds. I think we can do all of those things. It is daytime outside, so let's go ahead and seize the day. Go find ourselves a squid to put into our lasso. And then we should be able to continue on here. Yeah, I gotta check the time every time that we leave this place, because the monsters are starting to get pretty powerful now. I've recently tried attacking some monster last time I was playing, and it didn't go... Yeah, it wasn't going so well, and I think I had to abandon that idea and just not fight it. Anyway, there's an ocean over here, so we should be able to find many a squid in order to capture. And, of course, there's none around. No, there's squid. Let's go. Got him. Okay, so we got this squid. Oh, the blurry. I still like that. That is kind of cool that they have those effects. I'm not sure which mod it is that adds that, but it is kind of a cool feature. I do like it. Now that we have the squid, we need to get ourselves the diamonds and the other things that were part of this recipe. I'm not exactly sure the best way to get back. Probably I should pull out my the slime sling and the glider. But anyway, we made it back. It's fine. Okay, so let's get back in here. I should get rid of that netherrack as well. And we will continue making ourselves the flying squid ring. Alright, so we needed a couple of diamonds. Yeah, man, what is it? Now we got hunger. It seems like whenever I go outside and back in, I get some random status effect. I'm not sure. Is it these guys that are doing it? Is it you that's doing that? Should I kill you? I don't know. I'm going to leave it alone. But yeah, I noticed that every time I come from outside to back inside, I get some random status effect. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so we need ink sacks or some kind of black dye. I think we had Botania black dye that we could use, right? Yeah, we'll do mystical black petals. That should work. Alright, put that away. 2 diamonds, an ender pearl. Oh, our diamonds are way back over here. I forgot about that. Yeah, our diamonds and our emeralds we're keeping over here because we were sifting gravel and stuff, and just kind of made sense to keep them over here. So 2 diamonds. And I think that's everything. Right? I think that's everything. The only thing we're missing is a powdered donut. Actually, let's have 2 of them. There we go. Alright, so let's go see if we can make this flying squid ring. And then we're going to have to start working on some GP, because while the ring is cool, it doesn't work without GP, so we definitely need that. Alright, there we go. Jet propulsion at your fingertips. Uses 16 GP. Okay, very good. And we get the golden lasso back. So the next ring in this line of progression is obviously going to be the angel ring. I don't know if the recipe was changed in here. Let's take a look. I don't think it's something that we can make just yet. Angel ring. Oh, that's the bauble one. Yeah, okay. So we have to make this one, and then we can put that into our crafting grid to make the bauble version. Okay, in order to make the angel ring, we need 3 golden lassos full of bats. We need 8 ring of the flying squid, a chicken wing ring, and 4 cursed lassos with gas in it. What? Can we even make the extreme crafting table? We need a double compressed crafting table, compressed craft. Okay. And then the crystal matrix ingots. Nope. We're going to have to fight wither bosses before we're going to be doing any of that stuff. So for now, I guess we're going to have to settle in and get used to the ring of the flying squid. Okay, so since we aren't going to need the golden lasso anymore, I'll put that up. but we do need to get some GP going. So let's take a look in the quest book real quick, and what does it have for GP production? Looks like we have this one right here, a fire mill. Okay, so what does it cost to make a fire mill? One of these guys does require another brick fence, which I think I've thrown away all of our extras, although, did I throw them away? I might have kept them. Nope, we have one! Wow, okay, perfect. We have one of those. We need some stone burnt, which is the polished stone put through the resonator. And I don't know if we have any polished stone, but we can... Oh, here's some. Some stone burnt anyway. We can make some polished stone. Throw that in our resonator here. And then we just have to hold down right-click for a little bit of time while it resonates these things. Polished stone. 16 out of 15. You know what? We can't do that because I have this ring in my inventory. I think that's the problem. Yeah, there we go. So the ring was in my inventory. It was trying to use 16 grid power, and we don't have 16 grid power to give it. So as we were generating it, it was just sucking it away, just removing it from our power system. Yeah, 6 for the fire mill. And once we have that, we should be able to make ourselves a little bit of... we generally are going to go to the water mill because that is pretty much the set and forget it option for extra utilities too, for producing GP up until the point where you get yourself a dragon egg mill. Okay, so we need another resonating redstone crystal, and then we need one of the redstone thingies, the redstone gear. Okay, so that should be pretty easy to do. So we need those guys here. Let's do one of these. All right, so we need a redstone gear. I know I have redstone torches here somewhere. Here we go. So there's that. Then we need one plank, which we should have in this thing. Awesome. All right, so we should have everything together now. So there's a redstone gear and a fire mill. Boom. So this only gives us 4 GP. Progressive efficiency loss. 0 to 40 GP, 0%. From 40 to 320 GP. We have a loss of 33, 2.5, 2 3/4, something like that. And then from 320 to 640, it has a 50% efficiency. Wow, that kind of stinks, doesn't it? Okay. Well, anyway, I don't know if that's total GP or if that's like the amount of fire mills you have producing 40 GP or 320. Yeah, I really don't know how that works. Anyway, so quest complete. So we have a little bit of GP production here. We can claim that. Very good. So all the GP wants us to do the dragon egg mill, which we are not going to be doing. So let's take a look at the water mill. These are the ones that we will be making because these are very easy to spam and not really have to worry about it. These give 4 GP per side, I think, for a total of 16, unless this has been changed. I do see that it says power given 4 GP. So I guess we'll have to check this out and see if we can get it to work. So that, let's do this many, 24 of those things. Okay, I am going to sit here and hold right click while we produce some more stone burn so we can make some of those water mills and then have all the GP. We'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so I have 4 of these water mills made. I haven't tried doing anything with them yet, but we do have a water bucket here. So if we place water here that flows 1 block away, which should give us 4 GP on this side and 4 GP on that. So this should be producing 8 GP each for those 2 sides. And then the water flows over here and then over, and that should give us a little bit more. But yeah, we're not getting the amount of GP that I wanted out of that. So let's go ahead and grab a bucket, or I guess some buckets over here. And we'll place that one in there. Okay, so now we have 4 buckets of water. Let's take that over here and we'll fill in the corners. That should give us a total of 16 GP per one of these things. If this works the way it always has before, which I think it does, but there's been some changes to extra utilities too, so I don't know for sure. And yeah, we now have 64 GP being produced off these 4. Now I do have 8 more of these redstone gears, so I can double this up and get 128 GP total. I don't know if we need that much. Anyway, so we do have that option available. I'll go and throw these buckets in here, and I will fill up my one bucket that I carry. But yeah, I accidentally made extras of these so we can, not entirely sure if that's something that we should do right now, but it's easy enough for us to make a whole bunch of stone brick, put that in the resonator and let it resonate so we have that available for later. Let's go ahead and do some of that. So we have 46 of those, and I'll take another 16. I'll do some of this, and there we go, there's 62. Yes, we do need 2 more. Okay, so there's 64. We'll turn that into a stack of polished stone, and we will resonate that. And now we don't even have to bother touching anything. This is only using 8 GP. We have 64 available. So yeah, we're doing pretty well now. I'll go and put that stone back. All right, so let's pop some of these loot chests that we have collected so far. We got ourselves some magenta runic dust, and we get ourselves living wood and living rock. That's pretty good. That'll help out a little bit when we get into some more Botania a little bit later on, I'm sure. The magenta dust I don't think we've used at all, and we should have like 2 stacks of it now or something. It's in here somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, we have a stack and a half of it. As far as I know, this stuff you can like do almost pixel art with it. Pretty much the only thing I can see useful with this is just making like a stupid smiley. I don't know, maybe it's got some better use. You guys can let me know in the comments down below if you use this magenta runic dust or any of the runic dust for anything other than drawing silly little things. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on here. So now that we have GP and we have our flying squid ring, I guess the next important thing for us to do is to use the flying squid ring. So now we can see that we're always using 16 GP because that's in our inventory. And now we can kind of fly around. You can see that we do have a little bar there that shows us how much power we have remaining, which is pretty awesome. So that combined with like the hang glider, I don't know if that gives us like practically infinite flight. We should give this a try. It is daytime. Okay, good. Yeah, that might give us practically infinite flight. We can hang glide while we let that thing recharge and then continue going. So that might be good enough. Let's try this. So we fly up, use the hang glider, hang glide for a little while. Oh yeah, check that out. And the bar is refilling. And then once that's done, we can go up even higher. Guys, we have pretty much infinite flight now. This opens up so much possibilities for us to move around and explore and do whatever we need to do. Plus, it's quite fast too at moving. Yeah, we don't have to worry about using our slime sling as much, which is really, really good. This is great. I think if I remember correctly, the ring does not prevent fall damage, but if you use it like right before you fall, right, it like resets your momentum, so that'd be kind of cool. I was looking at this Mingo. Those any good? Can you eat those when you're already full? No, you can't. I don't know. Anyway, so now that that's done, let's take a look at what we have for quests remaining. So we have a crusher that we can do from extra utilities. I'm sorry, extra utilities too. And then we also have the enchanter. So did I already make the enchanter? I can't remember. Let's take a look at the crusher. Maybe that's something that we can make that's pretty easy. The crusher requires a couple of pistons, a machine block, which trapped chest or regular chest, 4 redstone, 4 iron gives us 4 of those. We might even have some machine blocks, and then we need 6 more iron. That seems like a thing that we can do. It is starting to become about that time for us to get inside, so let's make our way back over to the base real quick, and we will see about making ourselves a crusher, which I do believe uses a little bit of GP, or maybe can use it for free without any of the upgrades. Maybe it's just the upgrades that require GP. Yeah, I honestly don't remember about that. Okay, let's take a look over here. Do we have... Okay, so I already made an enchanter. I remember doing that. I wasn't quite sure, but I thought I remembered that. So this one should already be done, but we just have to make the crusher first. So, again, the crusher requires a machine block, which we already have. And then it requires 2 pistons or sticky pistons and 6 iron. I guess we'll use some sticky pistons. That's fine. We have plenty of slime, so those aren't, like, more expensive, really. And then we need 6 iron here, and we have that. Okay, crusher it is. Crusher time. So this is going to give us a loot chest. It says, and extra utilities, not to be confused with IC2 EU power, an extra utilities crusher does what it says on the block. Okay. Enchanter. We had already made that previously, and now we get the quest complete for that. Let's go ahead and pop these guys and see what we get. We get a whole bunch of beans and food. No, just a whole bunch of beans, really. And some melons. Okay. Not the greatest loot, I have to say. I've seen better. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. I think I put all the beans back over here by our other stuff. I can't remember. I really would like to start working towards applied energistics, as I probably said about 40 times throughout this series so far. That's really one of those things that just makes life easier. You don't have to keep looking around, and that might be something we start working on here very soon. So we got a lot of good stuff done here. Another thing that I want us to do is make some magical wood. So let's take a look at the recipe for that. So to make magical wood, we need an enchanter. Okay, we have that done. It does require GP, I think. No, it requires RF. 64,000 RF, apparently. So maybe we can't quite... Well, no, we should be able to do that. We do have RF being generated over here. We can kind of bring that over to this area. All right, so let's grab our enchanter. We need a bookshelf, which we have as well. Flying squid. So good. Okay, so we need the enchanter... We need a lapis, and we need a bookshelf, which I don't remember if we had extra books. I'm going to go with no on this. So we do have paper. Old paper? No. 9. We only need 3 books for a bookshelf, or I guess we could just silk touch one of these. You know what? Let's do that. Let's silk touch one of these. Because the magical wood works the same way as a bookshelf. In fact, it gives you more enchantability than a bookshelf, so it's better. Okay, so we have the enchanter, we have the bookshelf, we have the lapis. I think we are set. We just need to give our enchanter a little bit of power here, and then we should be able to get things going. Okay. This guy will just touch our power connection right there. Not the prettiest setup, but it will work. So bookshelf plus lapis. Oh, wait a second. The enchanter... The enchanter needs bookshelves nearby to work. Now, how many bookshelves does it need? Does it need a full level 30 setup? Enchanter requires a full set of nearby bookshelves or other enchantment boosting blocks. Okay. What's the thing from Botania? The pylon. Yeah, that's right. These pylons have been changed too. They're kind of weird looking now. If you've used Botania before, yeah, those were updated fairly recently. Is it the mana pylons that do it? I don't think we have any mana set up right now to do any of this stuff. Okay, so we'll probably have to not do that. All right, I tell you guys what. I'm going to go ahead and make 15 bookshelves, or at least get a full set of 15 bookshelves made. And then we'll move things around as needed. We'll be right back. Yeah, remember how I said I was going to make some bookshelves? Yeah, not going to happen. I remember that there's villages fairly close by that we've seen already on our map. Most of these villages do contain... Most of them do contain bookshelves, so I'm hoping that we can just come through here and snag a whole bunch of them, although I'm not seeing them right away. I was hoping we'd see a bunch. Here's some right in here. Okay, very good. So all we need to do is come through here, pull out our Silk Touch pickaxe, and just, or excavate all of them. Nice. Okay, so there's a lot of them. There's 7. Okay, so that takes care of that pretty easily. What do we got in here? No bookshelves. Is there any bookshelves other than that one house? Oh, you know what this one's got? That's the same. What are you selling? For 33 paper, you'll give me an emerald. That's not bad. Looting too. Okay, well, that's fine. If we didn't have tinkers, that might be a pretty good villager. But since we already have tinkers, not really needed, since we can put looting 2 on practically anything for just a little bit of lapis. Really doesn't cost that much. All right, has this one got some bookshelves in it? No. All right, so I might have to go find myself another village what else do we have on our mini map here? I guess on our map as far as villages go. So we're at this one southwest of the base. Our nether portal's right here. And there's some area here we haven't explored. What is this? This is, I guess, a meteor or something that looks like lava around. Ah, there's another village right here. So I will go directly east from my position. Look at the mini-map. That would be this way. All right, so let's head off. We're going to go east to the other village over there. Hopefully we'll find one more house with those bookshelves. That should be all we need. But if we can get more, I definitely would like more. All right, guys. So here we go. Here's our enchanter. It is just something to be aware of. We have plenty of bookshelves around it. You can see all the bookshelves are doing the little particle effects onto the enchanter. So there's one bookshelf. There's a lapis. And now we get to wait 1 minute and 20 seconds while it processes this thing into the magical wood. But yeah, that is pretty much all we need to do for this quest. Well, I guess once that finishes up, we just have to make one of those. And then it looks like a bag of holding, golden bag of holding, is the final step on that little path. And that does require some magical wood. So while we are waiting for that to finish up, let's go ahead and grab ourselves, what was it, 2 chests? 2 chests and 6 gold, and then we should be able to craft both of those back to back, which is going to be awesome. Get a couple more quests knocked out. Bag of holding is really good for extra storage capacity on our person. So we have the ender pouch, which is okay, but this is pretty limited. You can put a bunch of golden bags inside your ender pouch and have lots of storage available. So that might be something that we end up doing. I probably will do that. Generally, I keep certain things like all my, definitely a thing that we can do here. So it looks like this has about 8 more seconds remaining. I like how it does have an actual countdown, not just a random percent, an arbitrary percent number there. Okay, magical wood is done. Does that complete the quest, or was there another thing? Crafting task, magical wood. But, what? Magical wood does not have a crafting recipe. It only has the enchanter recipe. So why is that a crafting task? I don't know. We crafted it. So you know what? I think what I'm going to do, that's probably been updated in a future version of the pack. But since I haven't updated the pack, what we're going to do is we'll do BQ admin edit. Okay. We'll go into here. We will click done. So extra additions is a section. So we'll go edit, designer, extra additions. And we will say manual complete of that quest, since that's the only way that we can make it, and the quest isn't complete on its own. So there we go. Now that quest is done. Done. Exit. And we will do edit off. Okay, so now if we go in here, this is complete. Even though we didn't craft it, it should just be a retrieval task, or the recipe should be available for us to craft with. So we will claim that chest, and then it says hold your items can also be enchanted. Bag of holding. Okay, so we will go ahead and craft the bag of holding. And there is that one. Quest complete. Bag of holding. Very good. All right. Does not look like this gives us any rewards for some reason. Okay, so this one we couldn't complete because no crafting task, and this one didn't have any rewards. Those are probably things that are fixed in a later version of the mod pack, like I said, but, you know, it is what it is. So we get 3 water buckets, bowls. So these are kind of interesting. You can pick up water with bowls in this mod pack. If you're sneaking, you hold it. If you stop sneaking, it falls on the floor, I do believe. Isn't that how it works? Maybe if you jump. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, we got a water source block back from there. I'm not sneaking anymore if I move. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting mechanic how that works. Okay, well anyway, we really don't need water. That would have been really useful earlier on when water was harder to come by, but yeah, we're able to get water pretty easily now that we have that pitcher plant, so not a big deal. All right, and get rid of the rest of that water. So that's interesting. The oh, okay, the water goes around it. I was like, the magenta dye stuff stayed there. I thought it was running over the water, or I thought the water was running over it, and this is acting like some kind of an entity or whatever. But anyway, guys, we're going to go and wrap the episode up here for today. We got some good stuff going on. Getting the squid ring where we can fly, that's amazing. Pair that up with our hang glider, and we are good to go. Like, as long as the hang glider doesn't run out of durability, we can fly infinitely, which is absolutely amazing. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.